you part 2 of Deadman Wonderland overview, my first impressions. Let's see, we left off with Scar Chain. So yeah, so let's start off with Scar Chain. Scar Chain is a group of people, you know, who want to get out of prison. You know, they've been there for years, you know, they've been playing and shit, you know, they rig stuff like old girl's Rojo's sister, you know what I'm saying? They rigged, when she lost the match, they rigged the machine so that she only get a hair cut off instead of a body part. So after that, Gunter, you know, he teams up with Scar Chain, you know, and they tell him about their plan and everything. And we meet the leader, you know, of Scar Chain, forget what his name is, and so because now keep this in mind, he's fixated on, you know what I'm saying, his wife and his daughter, because they died a long time ago, but he always had this necklace, you know, that that has his daughter's picture in there, but come to find out it's really not. He just, you know, he got so much hope, you know what I'm saying, that the pictures is still there. So, you know, and you got this girl that, you know, has feelings for him, you know, because, you know, he told her everything. So, but anyway, so he meets them, you know, they tell him about the plan, and then this guy Rukaru, you know what I'm saying, you know, goes in there and he's like, you know, I got a plan to escape and stuff like that. I'm gonna give you this chip or whatever, and you know, and y'all can, you know, shut down the mother system. And what happened is that the chip that Rukaru had was really a bomb, you know what I'm saying, but before all that, they running through, you know, everybody sacrificing themselves and stuff like that, niggas getting caught, niggas getting killed, you know, and they finally make it to the exit, you know. Well, they in this one room and they got one room before you get to the exit, and you know what happens is, you know, everybody's sad because like out of like 20-some people, only like, you know, 4 or 5 survived, you know what I'm saying, well, got captured. And you know, Gunter was like, you know, they told Gunter, we entrust this trip to you, you know, you can make it. And he's like, you know, you're right, I promise I'm gonna get y'all out of here. And all of a sudden Shiro shows up, takes the chip out of his hand, you know, and throws it, you know what I'm saying, and it blows up. And they like, well, what the fuck did you do, you know? And Gunter's like, what's wrong with you, Shiro? She was like, you know, the people was gonna hurt you, you know, that chip was bad, you know, you too weak, Gunter, you too weak. You know, she would always tell him that back in the day, you know, because we had a flashback, you know, when they was kids. And you know what I'm saying, like, you know, Gunter was always a girl, you know, he's always pussy, you know what I'm saying. So after that, you know, he punches Shiro, you know, and Shiro's like surprised that, you know, he punched her, and you know, her feelings was hurt, and so he's like, I don't want to ever see your face again. And so Gunter walks off and she leaves, go eat some candy, and you know, she's feeling sad because she's like, you know, usually the candy cheers me up, but you know, it's not doing it, you know, no matter how much I eat. And she runs into the hummingbird, which is another with her branch of sin is that she can you know, like, I guess you could say immortal, because he takes on the blood of sin of anybody blood that he drinks or whatever, something like that. And you know what happens is, so next thing you know, you know what I'm saying, Rukaru, he came in there, he's like, why the hell you're not dead, you know, because I created the chip and shit. And he's like, oh, you did that. And next thing they show him, he knocked out, they whipped his ass, he all you know, fucked up. And so they decide what they're gonna do next, the leader and the girl. And they was like, well, we're gonna just try another plan. And all of a sudden, Euromont comes in there, and you know, he just starts destroying niggas with this fucking guitar. Like, this nigga has like this air palm cannon guitars, man. Like, it was crazy. He's like blowing niggas out, blowing niggas kingdom come, man. And then so he sends his boys in there, you know, Gunter and them up in there. You know, they fighting, they can't do shit because they got these sonic things that would dismantle their blood, so it would just be, they couldn't harden up their blood. And all of a sudden, when both them niggas about to attack Sanji, my nigga comes in there, my nigga Sanji comes in there, Shinji comes in there, bow, dead center, you know, slice their fucking necks off. I'm like, oh, that's my nigga. He made it, son, he made it. And what happened was that, you know, he found out that, you know, they could mess up your branch of sin. He's like, oh, well, let me try this. So he pulls his arm, the blades that he has, he pulls it, and he makes like a big ass like sheet of blood. you know, and he turns real fast and he spins so fast like a freaking shockwave. It was like a sonic boom that disabled that stuff. And I'm like, damn, this nigga is smart. This nigga is experienced as hell. Like, this nigga Gonta, you learn from him. And on the contrary, that's what happens, because after that, you know, Gonta starts crying. He's like, I don't want to be a weakling. I want you to teach me, you know what I'm saying? So he teaches him how to, you know, control his Gonta gun and stuff like that. And while they training, Gonta gets another move, like it's his regular, you know, Gonta gun bullet, but it also it's a little bit faster, a little bit stronger. So he calls it Gonta gun level 2. You know, he names all this shit. You know, he the one that named the Gonta gun, Shinji. So he names all his attacks. So it was Gonta gun level 2. And all of a sudden they see the Euro monk. He done captured Kuriko, the girl that likes the main character. He done captured the boss of Scar Chain. You know, he's giving him truth serum and drugging him up and shit. And they was like, you know, Rokuro was like, you know, everybody run, you know, just save yourself. And everybody was like, nah, hell no, we going in. Ah. You know what I'm saying? And like, freaking Gonta was like, man. He seen Shiro. He's like, I gotta save her, you know, going in there with his one shoe and shit, you know, fighting niggas, you know. At one point he was cornered, but old girl came in with the hair. She came in, her hair was cut and everything. She's like, you owe me, and he was like, thank you, and he left. You know what I'm saying? That was a good part. That got me. He needed to hit that. Gonta needed to get into them things. But so they come in, they face the Euro monk. Gonta shoots him with the gun mark level 2. He knocking a few guards out. He's like, damn, you kind of strong, huh? So he said, well, I got something for you. Send the mind control leader of Scar Chain. You know, he fucking up everything. Like, this nigga got, like, his burnt to sin is like some fucking blood bomb balls or something. And he just wipes out the entire the army. So the whole group that's right there. Niggas on his team, you know what I'm saying? So they fighting and shit. And, you know, they finally get through to him. The girl, he like, finally get through to him. Find out, you know, she tells him she loves him, and you know, he breaks his little trance. Then after that, you know, the Euro monk comes from behind and just stabs her ass. You know, she hits the flow, and he just starts tripping. And you know, and you get a flashback of the monk because he was always getting beat up. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he kind of looked like Gar. And what happens was that, you know, he found out that he always get beat up, and his master told him to always, you know, forgive but punish the ones that hurt you, or something like that, And they had the earthquake hit, and then he seen all the then after that the monk came in to see about the Euro monk that was the younger Euro monk. He killed all the dudes right there. You know what I'm saying? That was messing with him. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I did it. He's like, you happy or something? He was just, from then on, he was just fucked. And then after that, Gonta, you know, gives a little speech about, you know, you shouldn't hurt people. You know, epic hero speech. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and then before that, freaking Shiro gets her leg broken. You know what I'm saying? So she gets knocked out. You know, and then Gonta like, you know what? That, you know, but then. Before Gonta gives his speech, oh my god, fucking Shiro went fucking crazy. When she did a little smile, that little red stead coming in, baby. The leg automatically healed up. I was like, oh shit, it's on. But then Gonta gave his speech. He was like, nah, I got it. This nigga this what got me into the fucking show. Well, it got me into the show first episode, but I'm saying this what got me hooked, son. The red thing on his chest started glowing, and it was like a curse mark, but it was red. It was red, and he had a big ass fucking cannon arm, son. It's called a gun bearer gun. Blue bolt, shot it at the Euro monk. Euro monk tried to move out the way. Old dude, the boss from Scar Chain, grabbed him. He's like, nah, we gonna die together. And he's like, oh yeah, you right. Disintegrated their ass on the spot, son. So after that, Rokuro died not before giving Shinji his last piece of candy because his collar was about to go off. And everybody in Scar Chain, you know, they leaving the island. They leaving Deadman Wonderland on the ship. You know, they finally made their goals. All the Scar Chain left. You know, they boss died, but fuck it. You know, he was planning on it. And what happens was, oh, and the girl he liked, she survived too. And so Shiro and Gonta was on the roof, and they were singing the song. He was like, just don't sing. Gonta was like, don't sing that song no more. And the ending is them. She's like, well, maybe. She's like, can you take me on the Ferris wheel? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna take you one day. And then it ends like that. You know, a very good ass anime. Man, the manga just came out yesterday. 54, chapter 54. The manga is still going on. I will do a chapter review on it later, not now, but sometime later. You know, I really recommend this anime. Shit, like just a must-see anime. It's only 12 episodes, but it's good. I promise you'll be sucked in from the first episode. So, Black and Tier 1000. This has been my Deadman Wonderland overview. My thoughts, my first impressions of this. This shit is crazy. I will be following the manga. I'm reading it all the time. This shit is crazy. Shit is crazy, man. I don't want to get no spoilers, but Shiro is ridiculous. And so rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys thought about this first impression of Deadman Wonderland. I have the link to the show below, just like in part 1. So rate, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. Deuces.